Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is SaulApeMan and I'm making another video about another hotfix. And if you have seen my yesterday video, it was about hotfix, and to my surprise, I woke up and we have another hotfix to cover. And this time I did some research about this and I will explain you because there is some mistake in this hotfix. So maybe we'll get another hotfix tomorrow. We'll see about that. But important stuff. Reverted cooldown change on charge items. Okay, so if you remember yesterday, there was a big change that basically you cannot do this beloved trick of passing Rod of Necromancy between heroes to get more skeletons without the cooldown, right? And this change is reverted. I mean, it still works, and we only had like 1 day without this beautiful ability because it would break some other items as well, right? You couldn't like pass heal scrolls because we had this shared cooldown. And basically, Grabby said that it's bad. Neo said that it's bad. I said that it's like whatever, in my opinion. But these are just the design. The good part is that it doesn't work on Staff of Preservation or Staff of Sanctuary, meaning you cannot pass staffs between your heroes because it would be too broken. Basically, you can have one staff and use it twice on 2 different heroes without the cooldown. That would be too strong, right? So I am happy that it stayed on staffs like it was, and if community likes to pass Road of Necromancy, healing potions, heal scrolls, it's okay, it's okay. You know, I don't really care about this, but what I do care about is we have some balance tweaks, and there's like out of nowhere actually, and let's see. So basically, revert the Road of Necromancy cooldown to 24. It was 22 because they wanted to make the cooldown a little bit lower because of this change, but it was reverted, so they went back to the normal value. Okay, and now Ghoul Frenzy movement speed base increased by 10. Okay, and it's basically when you research Ghoul Frenzy, your ghouls are moving faster, they're attacking faster. And basically, Blizzard says they are going to attack, they are going to move by 10 because, like, the unit, 10 units faster. And Headhunter base damage reverted to 22 was 21. And I decided because I want to be a good YouTuber, I want to be a good caster, I want to be a good player, I decided to do some research. What does it mean, this base damage? Okay, so welcome to my Excel sheet where I will show you. So, this is Headhunter in Warcraft 3, print screen. And when we see damage, it's a range, okay? So from 23 to 27. This print screen, by the way, was taken on a live server. So base damage is 22, but you cannot think that base damage is the value like on the left here. No, because if you go into a word editor in Headhunter description, you see that you have like parameter called dice, variable called dice, and variable called slide. Okay, and it's like basically it's a dice. So the idea is that you have some base damage, and then to make the game a little bit more exciting, you roll a dice and you decide how much damage to add to each attack. Right? So your Headhunter can attack 23, 23, 23, and then only 24. You are very unlucky, right? But in other games, your Headhunter can get more lucky and it can attack for like a higher value, right? It's a little bit random. And basically, when you have only one dice, it means that you throw one dice, and how many slides it has, it depends like how vast, how big is the range of possibility outcomes. So as we can see here on the bottom, so if we have dice with 5 slides, right, and we are adding the value to 22, so we can have 22 plus 1, 23, 22 plus 2, it's 24, and the last value is 22 plus 5, it's 27. And this is how the range is constructed, right? So they basically change the base damage, and you don't see base damage in game directly. You see the result of this addition between base damage and dice and slide combination. And what I did some research, right? Because it's important that basically every outcome has the same probability, right? So it's as likely to get 23 as 25 as 27. So look, I did some, it's like it doesn't really matter for Warcraft 3, but if you change the dice number to 2, right, I basically showed that the different outcomes that you can get, they are a little bit more dense in the middle. So it's very rare to get very low or very high outcome. You basically get some middle outcome. It is a big game design, that really doesn't matter. If you ask me some trivia question, hey Saul, is any Warcraft 3 unit has dice parameter set by 2? I cannot answer you. I know that Headhunter has dice set by 1, and slide is 5, and they buffed the base damage to 22. So this is correct. And I would like to thank you, some Hive Discord members, because they helped me to understand it. And it was like water, screw the trees, and Arxos. They explained it to me, and I made this graphic to understand, right? And, ladies and gentlemen, Ghoul Frenzy. And I think that Blizzard forgot to change the value. Because if we go to the Ghoul, ladies and gentlemen, Ghoul has 270 movement speed. And you may say, Saul, this data on Wikipedia is outdated, and it's outdated. I do agree, because it should be 330 in the bracket. And you may say, why? Because if Ghoul movement speed is 270, right, and movement speed bonus, right, from a Ghoul Frenzy, now it should be 70. So when you add those two numbers, you have 340, right? So this value is outdated. But I did test it. It's in game. I used to be a Diablo 3 player. Shadowed Mr. Vudio. He was like my master in Diablo 3. I was like and I'm still a huge fan of him. And he said that the first rule that you need to do as a professional Diablo 3 player is to not believe, the text written. You need to test yourself the values in game. So I decided to test the value myself, and from my testing, it shows that the ghoul speed is in game 330. And I went to the Ghoul Frenzy description, the ability, and it says that it buffs for 60. And I even have downloaded some weird map that shows you the movement speed. And it shows that Ghoul has only 330 movement speed after the Ghoul Frenzy upgrade. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that it is likely that we'll see another hotfix, because Blizzard just forgot to implement this line. The other lines I tested myself, and it works like it should. And this is basically the TLDR of these changes. So, ladies and gentlemen, it was a short video because hotfix are kind of short. The list, I think that it's good to test, because Blizzard needs testing for themselves. Probably they have small teams, so no hard feelings. And to maybe in the another hotfix, give some love to rifles, maybe plus 10 HP, why not? So guys, thank you for watching. More videos about to come, and see you guys later. Bye bye.